So, GitHub just dropped a bombshell at its Universe 2025 conference. It's something that could really fundamentally change how we as developers work with AI. It's called Agent HQ. And look, it's not just another tool, it's more like a mission control for a whole fleet of AI agents. Let's really dig into what that actually means. To get why Agent HQ is such a big deal, you first have to understand the scale we're playing with. Just look at this number, 180 million. That's how many developers are on GitHub right now. It's this massive global community that GitHub is trying to empower with this new stuff. And get this, that community is growing faster than ever before. And the big driver behind that growth? You guessed it, AI. GitHub is saying that a whopping 80% of new developers start using Copilot in their very first week. So you see, AI isn't some add-on anymore. It's just becoming the way we build software from day one. But, with this explosion of AI tools, a whole new kind of problem has popped up. GitHub puts it perfectly, saying we're facing a challenge of incredible power fragmented across different tools and interfaces. And if you've been in the trenches working with AI lately, you know exactly what they're talking about. This is the core problem GitHub is going after. We've got all these amazing, super specialized AI agents, right? But they all live in their own little worlds, their own silos. We're constantly bouncing between different apps, juggling subscriptions, and let's be honest, we're basically babysitting our AI tools instead of letting them work together for us. This slide just nails the shift that GitHub is pushing for. We're moving away from that chaotic patchwork of tools and towards a single, unified platform. We're getting away from that constant, brain-draining context switching and into a real, unified workflow. And maybe the best part? We're going from babysitting individual agents to orchestrating an entire fleet of them. So, what's GitHub's big answer to all this chaos? It's Agent HQ. And the vision here is actually pretty simple, but it's also profound. They want to make AI agents a native, first-class citizen inside the GitHub workflow, just as essential as a pull request or a repo has always been. And this right here, this is the core philosophy. It's so crucial. Agent HQ isn't about just bolting on another tool for you to learn. Nope. It's about weaving AI deep into the platforms we already live and breathe in. Git, pull requests, issues. It's all about making AI meet you right where you already are. So, to put it simply, Agent HQ is an open ecosystem. Think of it as the one platform to rule them all, bringing together all these different AI coding agents. It's basically turning GitHub into the central command center for your entire development process.
Now that word open is key. This is not a walled garden. GitHub is partnering with all the heavy hitters. We're talking Anthropic, OpenAI, Google, Cognition, XAI, you name it. And here's the real game changer. You're going to be able to access all of these incredible agents directly inside GitHub, all under your one single Copilot subscription. No more juggling a dozen different bills.
Okay, so let's talk about how you're actually going to interact with this army of agents. GitHub is rolling out a concept they call mission control. And honestly, it's the perfect name for it. Think of it as your central dashboard for directing all your AI-powered work. What's so cool about this is that mission control isn't some other website you have to go to. It's a consistent interface that follows you everywhere you build, whether you're on the GitHub website, deep in VS Code, checking things on your phone, or even working from the command line. This whole thing creates a really simple but incredibly powerful three-step workflow. First, you choose the best agent for the job from this whole fleet you have available. Second, you assign them complex tasks, and you can even have multiple agents working on different parts at the same time. And third, you just track all their progress from wherever you happen to be. The integration gets really deep, especially inside VS Code. There's a new plan mode where you can collaborate with Copilot to actually map out a task before a single line of code gets written. You can also create your own custom agents with these simple markdown files to set up rules and guardrails. And there's a new registry where you can easily find and plug in specialist tools from partners like Stripe or Sentry. Okay, but with all this incredible power, you need guardrails, right? Especially when you're talking about a big company. Well, that's why Agent HQ was built from the ground up with a huge focus on governance, giving organizations the control they need to really adopt AI at scale. Here's a feature that's a total game changer. Agent Code Review. So now, before a human developer even looks at a pull request, a Copilot agent can do the first pass review. It can catch issues, and in some cases, it can even fix them automatically. This is all about boosting code quality right from the very start.
And for all you engineering leaders out there, there's a brand new Copilot metrics dashboard. This gives you a clear view into how AI is being used across your teams, what its impact on productivity is, and where it's delivering the most value for the whole company.
And holding all of this together is a full-blown agent governance layer. This is the central control plane where admins can set security policies, manage who gets to use which agents, control access to specific AI models, and basically audit everything all in one place. This is the stuff that lets big companies sleep at night.
So what does this all add up to? Well, GitHub is making a really bold statement here. The future of building software isn't just about people collaborating with other people, it's about people collaborating with an entire fleet of AI agents. And I think this quote from their announcement just says it all. Agent HQ isn't about the hype of AI, it's about the reality of shipping code. This isn't about chasing the latest shiny object, it's about solving the real, practical, day-to-day headaches that developers face, and just helping everyone ship better code faster.
And really, that's the big question, isn't it? We are moving from a world where AI is a tool that we use to a world where AI agents are our coworkers, collaborators that we work alongside. It's a massive shift in how we think about our work, and Agent HQ is GitHub's blueprint for that future. So the only question left is, how are you going to use it to build?